Good evening, beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Crone Zone Conversations with the Ancients. My name's Priscilla, and this is my co-host, Heather.
Hi.
You look great today, Heather. Have you had a good day?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah.
Me too. I had my quarterly doctor's appointment, and everything was good. So I like that. That's a good thing.
Always. That's a good thing.
Hey, White Dragon, you're here early, dude. Hey, Beltane, welcome. So, Heather, I didn't throw any cards yet, but you did.
I did.
Oh, before you get started, I'm just going to put this up for a second while I draw a card. Because I thought that was what happened. There we go.
Just hope nobody's afraid of clowns.
You know I hate clowns, right?
All right. Well, if that didn't bother you, then we're fine.
I hate clowns. They scare the crap out of me. We had a trick-or-treater in a clown outfit, and I got up and went in the house. I came back out when he left, and Dan goes, "What was that about?" I said, "I don't like clowns." Unicorn outfit.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Okay,
and there we go. Okay. So the first card, which is us, is, believe it or not, Storm. I'm going, what do you mean, Storm? And they said, because we are in the middle of a storm.
Ain't that the damn truth?
And part of the thing that's holding us back when we're in the middle of a storm, and it's a card with sexuality. It says, okay, what's that mean? It says, because you're fighting between masculine and feminine precepts, things that you know. So they're getting in the way, because if you start to think like a man, that might not be right. It might influence our being in the storm. Same thing if you're thinking like a woman, that also, you need to be balanced.
Balance is divine, feminine, masculine. Gotcha.
Exactly. So that's getting in the way sometimes. Of course,
it is hard because we live in a patriarchy, and it's hard to balance those things out.
Exactly. So they're saying that's in the way. I thought this was an unusual reading because it seemed so much different than most of the ones that I get. We have to remember that we're still keeping our spirit's still keeping the vibration up where it belongs.
Yay.
And our humans are still trying to act with integrity.
Always.
And they said the way to take care of this storm and this interference is to remember that we are worthy. Don't even question it. You are worthy.
Absolutely.
And when you believe that, then you're able to recognize whether it's the male or female that's influencing something, and you need to step back and take a look at which it is and how you should react.
What a great reading.
Like I said, it was different than most of the readings I have.
Wow.
But evidently they thought that's what we needed to know.
Evidently. Well, I pulled the Conjure for today. I don't know if it'll focus in on it.
It did pretty good.
So Joseph Campbell advised us not to settle for the way things have gone with others, but instead to unfold our own myth. This takes vision, dedication, and will. To conjure is to call upon the invisible to make itself manifest. To assist in the manifestation, we must understand that what we think on grows. You want magic? Pay attention to magic. You want empowerment? Praise empowerment everywhere you see it, and ignore the places that make you feel small or weak. I like that. You want love? Celebrate love everywhere you go. Conjure the truest and most beautiful version of your own life by adoring everything in your path you find true and beautiful. Start with your own dragon soul. I love that. And that's exactly what we need. Pay attention to ourselves and conjure the future that we want. And the only way to do that is through love. Correct? Pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Great cards today. I love that. Hey, Amanda Carroll, drive safely, please. Hi, Leah. Hello, all that are joining us from Facebook and YouTube. We appreciate you being here. We're just two crones celebrating our
Actually, we are. We are.
and sharing our spiritual journey experiences as our guides asked us to a couple of years ago.
Mhm.
So we were guided to start this channel, this YouTube channel, to share our journey and experiences in the hope that it helps others on their journey. Oh, one thing I know is it sure has helped me on my journey to have
Mhm.
this community.
Yeah, I love that word. You were guided to go into the show.
Boot up the butt was more
That
like
must
it.
be like the understatement of the year.
It was. So thank you guys, especially all you new subscribers. Thank you for being here and being part of this journey. Just remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. It's that
Exactly.
simple. Anyway, today we're going to talk about the healing power of laughter. Hi, Lauren Huntsinger, fellow dragon. There's White Dragon. He popped in again. Does this background scare you guys, or is it okay? We weren't sure, but I don't like clowns, and I thought it was okay. So I don't know.
I think it's okay if you who don't like clowns like it, it's fine.
Good. So, what exactly is laughter? Do you know? It's a physical reaction characterized by distinct repetitive vocal sounds, certain facial expressions, and contractions of various muscle groups. Isn't that crazy? Who needs that definition?
Scientific.
I thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yay, Lauren likes the background. Thanks, Lauren. I wasn't sure. So, one study identified 5 different types of laughter. I had no idea there were 5 different types.
Mhm.
Genuine, spontaneous, self-induced, simulated, stimulated like tickling, or induced via drugs, and then pathological. Pathological laughter and crying is typically defined as a disorder of emotional expression due to damage of pathways in the cortex and brain stem. And since it's abnormal, we're not going to talk about it today. I don't know if you guys saw this the last time we talked about laughter, but that is
He's abnormal.
he is so abnormal and he is so scary. I'm going to take him down. Laughter can be experienced both individually, for example, while recalling a particular event or watching television. I was laughing right before I came on at something I was watching on TV. Reading a book, I've laughed out loud reading books and woken my husband up from doing it. Or socially in groups, for example, participating in yoga laughter or sharing stories with friends. Damn, I meant to put the yoga laughter in here and I missed it. I forgot. Sorry about that.
We can add it.
I don't like creepy clowns either. Me neither. I don't find them funny at all.
No.
And the current administration I actually see is a clown car with all these heads sticking out of it and smoke coming out, and the tires are flat and it's just bumping along. That's what I see every time I think about them.
So the next question is, why do we laugh? Now, theories of laughter attempt to explain that psychological motivations behind genuine or spontaneous laughter. Although one review cataloged over 100 individual theories of laughter, the field is dominated by 3 types: release theory, superiority theory, and incongruity theory. Now, the release theory argues that laughter is a physical manifestation of repressed desires and motivations. I can see that as with the induced. If you're being tickled, it's released because you don't know what else to do,
Yeah, absolutely. I hate being tickled.
Oh, me too. I don't like it.
Absolutely hate it.
Superiority theory assumes that laughter is a means of increasing one's self-esteem at the expense of somebody else.
Yeah, I've never been fond of that.
No, but you know it happens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Incongruity theory states that humor is created by a sense of incongruity between two or more objects within a joke. So far, there's no concrete consensus on which theory is the most valid or complete. And when I'm talking about incongruity theory, I think of things like somebody says something that is so off the wall that you're going, what did you say?
Exactly.
Something
Exactly.
that doesn't fit.
Absolutely. That's incongruity for sure. Laughter is a surprisingly complicated process, engaging multiple regions of the brain and the body. The frontal lobe is thought to help you interpret the various bits of information you receive, the sounds and images, and then it decides whether they are funny. That triggers an emotional response in the limbic system, which controls feelings like pleasure and fear, and that in turn stimulates your motor cortex. This controls your physical response, the guffaws, snorts, and chuckles we recognize as laughter. When you start to laugh, you get a fairly large contraction in the rib cage, very large and very fast. Those contractions push air, ha ha ha. It's a very primitive way of making noise. At the brain level, it's associated with change in the circulating endorphins, which can give you a pain killing sensation. That's always good.
Hmm. As you laugh, it lowers your adrenal levels, and over time, your levels of stress hormone cortisol. So when I said it relieved my stress in the staircase when I would go out and just laugh my head off in the staircase during exam week, I was releasing that stress.
Absolutely.
Yeah. As such, laughter can improve your mood, make your physical and emotional response to stress less intense. I agree. I agree. Here are some things that you might not know about laughter. Laughter was a survival tool. Laughter is thought to have evolved as a form of social bonding in animals and as a way to express playful intentions. It's like my dog wagging his tail all the time. She's friendly. Everybody sees that.
She is. She's adorable.
Many mammals laugh when they're tickled and when they engage in physical play. I mean, let's face it, you can't have a pillow fight without both of you laughing your heads off.
True.
Janet Gibson, a professor emerita of cognitive philosophy at Grinnell College in Iowa, said that laughter evolved in humans as a communication signal. The idea was that laughter was an external signal that can tell the group everything's okay. We can relax. There is no need to be anxious or threatened by what's happening around us. Let's face it, if you see a whole bunch of smiling faces and they're laughing, you're not quite as reluctant to join that group.
True enough. It also creates physiological changes. Laughter has physiological effects like it changes your body's chemistry and brain function. Laughter affects your heart function. Is that here? Okay. Laughter affects heart function. It increases stroke volume and cardiac output, and it dilates blood vessels. After intense laughter, muscle tone relaxes. That makes sense.
Yep.
Watching humorous videos revs up your sympathetic nervous system. Laughter lowers levels of the stress hormone cortisol. Laughter activates the mesolimbic dopamine. Oh shit. Dopaminergic. Yeah. Reward system in the brain. Sorry, I can't say that word. Dopaminergic. Dopaminergic. Okay. Laughter increases serum immunoglobulins A and E. In most studies, it also seems to increase natural killer cell activity. It raises levels of beta endorphins, the feel good chemicals of the body, and increases human growth hormone production. I think we have another one. Let's see. So these are the benefits of laughter. You want to read them, Heather?
Sure.
Hi, Emmy J.
The mental benefits of releases endorphins. which are linked with positive mood, reduces stress, anxiety, and depression, and it improves life satisfaction. Physically, it increases natural killer cell activities, cells in the innate immune system known for fighting infections and detecting cancer. It provides similar cardiovascular benefits to exercise. It improves learning and creative thinking, and it increases pain tolerance. I attest to that.
Really? I'd never thought, I don't see how, but I mean, I can.
Because you're busy laughing, you don't feel the pain.
Feel the pain.
I mean, you know it's there, but it's not all encompassing.
Right.
That's what I found anyway. Laughter and humor also have the following effects on specific illnesses. There is an inversion association between coronary heart disease and the propensity to laugh. Laughing more means lower heart attack risk. A 2018 study found that laughter therapy effectively delays cardiovascular complications of type 2 diabetes. Watching a comedy show decreases overall rise in glucose levels after eating.
That's
You know what you need to watch after you eat.
Really?
Mhm. There's a higher propensity to laugh that correlates with fewer episodes of arrhythmias and recurring myocardial infarction during cardiac
Infarction.
rehabilitation.
It's called MI, myocardial infarction. It's a heart
Right.
attack.
So it reduces those. Laughter increases pain tolerance, and laughter therapy improves self-esteem and mood in cancer patients. You'll find that, like in Danny Thomas's hospital, I don't remember what the name of it is. It's Cancer Hospital for Kids.
For children, yeah, I remember that.
And I mean, I've been by it, but they spend a lot of time making sure those kids feel good and laugh.
That's good.
Mhm. Laughter decreases in inflammation as measured by pro-inflammatory cytokine levels in people with rheumatoid arthritis. I can't attest to that. I don't have. I have a different kind, but I don't have that kind.
Laughter also has the potential to significantly affect the quality of our work life.
Mhm.
Humor helps relieve tension, reassures people, and draws them together. It can strengthen the bonds between patients and members of the care team. I've really noticed that with the nurses that work in Children's Hospital, because Olivia's in the hospital so much, and they go out of their way. They're just the most beautiful nurses I've ever been around. I don't know how they do their jobs. Some of those kids are so sick, but they always come in with a smile and try to create a relationship with Olivia to make her feel comfortable and safe and giggle. And it's wonderful to hear a sick kid giggle. So a study of laughter, where did I start?
That's right, and you're right there.
Okay, a study of laughter therapy's effects on volunteer community care workers found that it reduced stress, anxiety, and depression. I'm sure. When we're busy guffawing with glee, laughter swaps the stress-inducing cortisol in our bloodstream for a cocktail of feel-good neurotransmitters, dopamine, oxytocin, and dopa. It says dopamine again. That's got to be wrong. I typed that in wrong. Oh, well. 1 minute of anger weakens your immune system for 4 to 5 hours. 1 minute of laughter, even if it's not spelled correctly, boosts your immune system for over 24 hours. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. And here are 5 ways laughter helps our physical health and gives us a meaningful boost. It boosts our immune system. When we laugh, it increases the production of immune cells and infection-fighting antibodies in our body. This helps us to fight off getting sick and also helps us recover faster. It improves our heart health. Laughing gets our blood pumping, improves our circulation, and lowers our blood pressure. And this is all great news for our hearts.
Yeah.
And it relieves our pain. Laughter releases feel good chemicals in our body. These chemicals act as natural pain relievers and can reduce our discomfort so that we may not even need medication.
I like that.
And it enhances our lung function. A great big laugh works out our diaphragm, strengthens our lungs, and increases our oxygen intake. It supports our muscle relaxation. Laughing can help relax our tense muscles. This can reduce the pain and the stiffness in our bodies.
Yeah. I love this one.
The body heals with play, the mind heals with laughter, and the spirit heals with joy.
I thought that was beautiful.
Mhm.
So, how do we get more laughter in our lives? Children laugh approximately 400 times a day, while adults only manage about 15 times. I bet you 15 times is probably
Well, they keep
being
telling
generous.
they keep telling us to let our child out.
I think we really need to, especially the laughing child.
Yeah.
So, what do? Lighten up. We all take ourselves way too seriously. Laughter isn't a talent, it's a habit. When you get in the habit of looking for humor in everyday situations, you'll start to laugh more easily. If you spill your tea, find the funny in it. If you see something funny, don't hold back your laughter. Make yourself laugh. Most laughter research focuses on spontaneous laughter, laughing at something you see or hear. But there's also therapeutic effects to simulated laughter that you force. Then you can schedule laughter breaks. Schedule a laughter break. I don't know about that.
I don't know. That's what I was doing when I went to the
Well,
staircase.
you were. You
Yeah,
absolutely
I
were.
was taking a laughter break. I went to the staircase and just
I think I'm supposed to do
kept
that.
me sane.
That makes sense. Look online for a funny video, watch a sitcom, or call your funniest friend or relative. Well, that makes sense.
So it's true. Laughter is strong medicine. It draws people together in ways that it triggers healthy physical and emotional changes in your body. Laughter strengthens your immune system, boosts mood, diminishes pain, and protects you from the damaging effects of stress. Nothing works faster or more dependably to bring your mind and body back into balance than a good laugh. You always feel better.
You do.
Mhm.
Always.
Humor lightens your burdens, inspires hope, connects you to others, and keeps you grounded, focused, and alert. It also helps you release anger and to forgive sooner. As children, we used to laugh hundreds of times a day, but as adult, life tends to be more serious and laughter more infrequent. You can improve your emotional health, strengthen your relationships, and find greater happiness, and even add years to your life. And when they're talking about improving your relationships, the people I've always been closest to are the people that I can laugh with.
Sure. That's
Mhm.
true.
And what this thing says is that one good belly laugh burns about 3.5 calories. But that's an
3.5.
3.5 calories.
And I read it 35.
I think it's three.
No,
I think it's a point.
3.5.
Okay.
Right. I just couldn't see the disc.
And in groups, women laugh more than men.
I'm
They
surprised
must
by that,
find
really.
things. And I know that my mom said my dad didn't have a sense of humor. It was rare that he laughed. And it was always, okay, what was so funny, because he never laughed. Laughter is said to improve alertness, creativity, and memory.
Boy, I need to laugh more.
We need to laugh more. Most people can't laugh on command.
Laugh, Heather. You can.
I can. Give me some Fregonia. I won't stop.
True.
True. Anyway, the sound of laughter isn't associated with any one language.
I
It's the
love
same
that.
all over the world.
Like music.
hmm And healthy people will laugh 100 to 400 times a day. That's about 2,800 times a week, or 146,000 times a year.
I don't think I laugh that much, but I'm willing to start trying.
I've been doing a lot more. I can't help it. Did you want to finish that chart?
Oh, I thought you did.
Nope, got one more. Oh, that's that, or that
I was
gelotology.
trying to get you out of it, but there you go.
Yeah. I can't read the rest of it.
Gelotology. Gelotology.
Mm-hmm.
It's the study of humor and laughter.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have let you just go.
I told you. I mean, I tried. I tried.
Yeah.
White Dragon says his wife calls him the grouch. Why am I not surprised?
That's so she can be so.
Mary Ellen says she's going to try to laugh more too. Just come watch us. It'll make you laugh.
Yeah.
We make so many screw-ups.
Or we just laugh about it.
Don't listen, Leah. Don't listen to him. His wife is a doll. She puts up with him. I guarantee you. She's a doll. I've met her. She's lovely. So's White Dragon. Okay, this weekend we're going to have Akila B back on, and we're going to be doing readings on Saturday. So please join us Saturday. Akila is incredible, psychic medium, reads the Akashic records. She's so tuned in. It's just incredible. And she's a beautiful soul. So please join us Saturday for Akila. And then Tuesday, I can't wait. This is something I've been interested in my entire life. Heather is going to remote view the Library of Alexandria. Can you imagine going back in time and seeing that library? I hope you take pictures.
Well, I have some mental ones already.
Oh my God. I'm just really, really excited about that. And what did you think about the discovery underneath the pyramids?
It didn't surprise me, not at all. I always knew there was something.
What surprised me is that they found them.
Those are, remember, we are in the fifth dimension now. A lot of us are there. So the third dimension never would have, but there's so much more. And as I said, the tunnels between those are still multidimensional. They're there.
Mm-hmm.
We just aren't going to find them yet. We're just beginning.
No, they know there's tunnels. They have a huge set of tunnels and stuff. I'm sure it's not all of them. They can't get the multidimensional, but the ones that they found, the tunnels that they have found they're like, I've forgotten how many meters down. 30 meters. There's one set that's at 30 meters down, and then there's another set that's at 40 meters down. I'm just
well, look at how deep those pillars, and it looks like it's some kind of an energy.
What are they made of?
And when they circle like that, if it follows like electricity, it increases as it goes.
You know that it's hydroelectric stuff.
Yeah.
Got to be hydroelectric.
And then there's other stuff below that. There is just so much there that people don't even know about. There's even a way to get to them, but not available to us.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was even surprised because of what we know about what's underneath there. I was really surprised that they actually found something. I thought it
well, it's because of all the equipment that
Oh,
can,
yes, technology. Definitely. Yes, Leah, I agree. There used to be rivers under the pyramids.
Yeah.
I would call them more canals rather than rivers.
and the Egyptians can't do, they can't do anything about it. It's there. And they won't destroy the pyramids to find out. So there's going to be some major.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be fascinating. You guys, we have a half an hour, so who wants cards? I think we can do cards. Oh, did I tell you? Oh, I forgot. This Saturday's Aquila, and then we have the Library Congress. I kept writing Library of Congress. Library of Alexandria, remote view by Heather on Tuesday. And then Saturday, 4-5, Terry Suzuki's back with Terry's Tales before she runs off to Japan again.
Right.
So I'm so excited that we got her one more time before she disappears.
Yeah, I was.
Okay, I don't know who Robert Edward Grant
He's
is.
the one that found it.
Oh, is it?
Found the stuff under the pyramid.
I thought it was 2 Italian guys that found it. Okay. Okay. I have to look. He's the one who Dolores Cannon said would be able to read the secrets. That's cool. Okay, Mary Ellen's first, then Leah. White Dragon, you're a little slow. Anybody else want their cards read? We're ready to rock and roll.
Okay.
Okay, I've got 4 starred, and that's it.
That's good. Good start.
Yep, it'll work.
Okay. Mary Ellen.
So I kind of like to know what makes you guys laugh. What shows do you watch on television that make you laugh? Who was that writer that made me laugh out loud? 1 for the money, 2 for the what was her name? I read all of her books.
Most books have some kind of humor in them. Three Stooges. Okay. My brothers like Three Stooges.
Yeah, my brothers like the Three Stooges. I never liked slapstick.
Actually,
I just thought it was dumb.
I liked watching, before they broke up, Abbott and Costello, because they would do things with words.
Right.
And it was, I found that hilarious. But if you weren't into language and multiple meanings, they didn't ring as well for you.
I liked them better than the Three Stooges. I liked the Marx Brothers, except for they got kind of crazy too. They were pretty stupid.
I even taught my 7th grade.
Irma Bombeck was hilarious.
Mm-hmm. But I taught my 7th grade English students. They were looking at poetry. And so they had to read and learn and understand. And they laughed their heads off. The Who's on First with Abbott and Costello.
Oh, yeah, that was brilliant.
After we read that, I went ahead and played it for them the way they did it. And they thoroughly enjoyed it. They were wanting to listen to that.
Oh, my God. Cat videos. I can get lost forever in cat and babies. Cats and babies. And dogs. And dogs, too.
Puppies.
Oh, God, puppies.
But let's face it, we like youngsters.
And grandkids, too. Grandkids. Oh, my God. Yeah. Mine are grown. Mine are pretty much grown.
Mine are pretty much grown. They're both in high school. They're not so much funny anymore. They're beginning to think life is different.
They're teenagers. Yeah.
They're teenagers. They're not funny anymore.
You need to lock them up until they're 20.
Maybe more.
Yeah. Animal videos. Yeah, I'm sucker for animal videos.
I like horse videos
Just watch
too.
my cat and dog play make me laugh. they're just so silly. Monty Python, absolutely.
And I enjoy jokes that have double or triple meanings to the words. So that, I like words. So some of them are really funny.
I'm sorry, I got to read this.
It's okay.
Okay. Oh, my hip's hurting. Okie dokie. Got some nice cards. You're usually so fast.
Well, I'm trying to put this together because I want to understand it. And why they said what they said. And so the first card that I drew was the dragon card for grace. That's the name of grace. And basically, what they're saying is you are much more than you think you are. And they were talking about some kind of a challenge you may be going through right now. They're saying you're more than you think you are, and the fairies are helping you solve whatever that is. Okay, you have blessings more than you think. Okay, and they're saying that whatever is happening right now, remember that you are the sword of truth and light, and to stand your ground. There's much more to you than most people think, and you're being supported to be who you can be. It says warrior of light. Does that tell you what? Okay.
Wow.
And this is from the Metatron deck. And he's usually right on. Everything I've found from him and his deck just seems to be right. They're saying, you are a warrior of light. You're more than you think you are. And you're being supported to do that. Okay? To be who you are.
Well, I'm getting listen to the sounds of the universe. They're out there talking to you, and you need to use your imagination, your inner child, relearn to laugh and play. They're asking for laughter and playfulness and using your imagination. And then I got the spiral. Remember, you're on your path, and no matter where you are, like everything is in a spiral. You come back and learn lessons that you thought you've learned. I call myself an onion because there's so many layers you peel off and you think you got it done. And then there's another layer. That's just the way it is. You are exactly where you need to be on the spiral. Even though you seem like it feels like you've been here before, you have. But this is new in a new way. And just keep using your imagination and trust in the universe. Listen, practice it every day in your everyday life. Don't leave it for special times when you're meditating or when you're in nature. Use it every day. Connect every single day in every way that you can.
Yeah, and I was told to repeat, you are supported in what you're doing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's what this card is about. You are supported throughout everything. No matter what you go through, you are being supported.
I love that.
Faith in yourself. So.
Yes, she's dead. Oh, I wanted to read about the spiral. No, you're good. Like a spiral, you are unending and ever evolving.
Yep.
I like that. Okay, we've got Leah next.
Leah.
I think it's wonderful you have a new Lyran guide. Princess Lyra. I love that. A cat lady. Oh, she says she feels supported. Good. Okay, cards. What have you got to say to Miss Leah today? That one flew out. You new subscribers, don't be afraid to join in the chat. We love new people, and the chat room is as friendly as you're ever going to find any place in your life. It's a beautiful community on YouTube. We are so fortunate to have this community. I want you guys to get out there and wear your red lipstick and your blue lapis bracelets and do whatever you can to support the resistance of what's going on in our world right now. Boycott whoever you think needs boycotting. Do it. March in the streets if you feel it's appropriate. Me with my cane. I don't know.
Okay. For some reason or other, they gave me 2 cards from Fairy Oracle, and the first one that I got was hope. Okay, and hope, it's always there, even though we can't see it. It's optimistic. It's expectations. It can help us change a negative thing to a positive outlook, and they're telling you, shine from within. Always shine from within, because you're a huge light. You really, really are. And part of that hope is letting yourself shine from within. And then they're also saying the dragon card is Father Time, and they're saying now is the time to stop messing around. Stop breaking your habits of clock changing. Stop breaking the other habits that you really don't need to help you. So we're saying release a bunch of stuff. Remember to shine from within and always keep your hope, because there's always hope there.
Okay. Okay. Very cool. I got She of the Lotus. Just have a look at this card. What number 43? I'm going to read the main things, because what it's saying is shadow work, which is what you were talking about, Heather. Shadow work, addressing dissonance, seeing downfalls is the flip side of superpowers. Loving yourself back to wholeness. The beautiful lotus that grows from murky waters. Disempowering triggers, bringing light into your dark corners. Then I got core, which is basically ground yourself, go do that shadow work, because that's all about your core work, your core love, and loving yourself, your inner child. All of that has to do with your core, and learning to love yourself. Letting go whatever bullshit has been told to you in the past, or that you've told yourself. You're beautiful, you're worthy, and love yourself, because you are worthy. And the key holder is about gratitude, making sure that you are living life in gratitude from your heart, which I think you do, from what I know of you. But gratitude is the key for all of us to manifest what we want, whether it's health, wealth, whatever it is you want. Gratitude is the key. Just keep that in mind. Do your shadow work. We never end our shadow work, damn it. It's a never-ending job, but they're asking you to go inside right now, and they're really asking that of all of us right now. This is the perfect time to go inside and clear out
Yeah, now is the time.
the stuff because we need to be strong and we need to be settled within ourselves and know who we are for the chaos that's out there right now. Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on, people, now shine on your brother. Try and love one another right now. Buffalo
Exactly.
Springfield.
Who?
Buffalo
Okay.
Springfield.
Okay. I don't know. It reminded me of Hair, the musical. But I
Okay,
could
she
be wrong.
says. No, it's long before Hair.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, who's next?
White Dragon?
Yep. We got the man. We got the man. God, Irma Bombeck was funny. I remember her from when I was really young.
I was in college.
Then I was in high school.
Well, that's possible.
Yeah, absolutely. You're 2
Yeah, and
years
it would
old.
have been in my first couple years of college, which would have put you in the very end of high school.
Hmm.
Yep.
We'd be old ladies.
Yeah. Me be older than you.
What does White Dragon need to know today? Ooh. The artist popped out.
Well, he's been doing pictures on AI.
Oh God, they're amazing. I
Yes,
haven't seen any recently, but the ones I saw before.
take that one. Thank you.
White Dragon, I've been packing because my van's gonna be ready next month. So I've been packing up all my stuff. God, I have a lot of stuff. But I just packed the crystals that you gave me and the selenite wand and my what's that called? Pendulum that you gave me when I lived in Florida. Just packed them all up. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Well, that's interesting.
Let's see what Metatron has to say. I managed not to sneeze. All right.
I love this attitude that Leah has. I love my shadow. It has served me well. It's too bad we can't all think that way because their shadow really. Mary Ellen says, bless you. The shadow does serve us. And it's part of us, and we can't ignore it. It's helped make us who we are today.
Hmm.
New blueprints. You're getting, okay, that makes sense. New downloads. You've got that new Lyran guide. There's more to come there. This is so pretty. Be the change. Take action. Take a step, no matter how small. Ignite an upward spiral. Make a positive change. Ethics and compassion. Creating a ripple of light. I always see you as light. And the things that you do, creating more light for the planet and our universe. I hope you can see that. Then I got the center card, and she's just beautiful. Look at how it looks like a lotus from her heart is coming out, the flowers coming out of her heart. She's done her shadow work. She's centered and grounded. Um, you spend so much time up in the skies and out in the universe. You have to remember to stay grounded, my friend. And then I got the artist. It's a great day to be creative. No matter how artistic you believe yourself to be, messages, insights, direction, and even wisdom can arrive from the flow of that creativity generates. And I know how talented you are. You don't have to have a goal in mind, nor do you need to make a masterpiece. Your life is the masterpiece, and your willingness to get into the right brain flow of curiosity and creativity helps align you with the genius waiting to be expressed on the canvas of your life. Wild dragon wing creative abandon is calling you right now. Answer it.
I think I finally figured out what these 3 cards are saying.
Sometimes
The
it's not
first
easy.
card is family. And they're not just talking about blood family, they're talking about the family that you choose. And you have a large family that you've chosen. And they are your support system. And they are the rock that you stand on. They're always there for you. Even when you're busy, and now these two go together. And this one, it says karma, but what they're really talking about is untying the knots that help you transform the dark into light. This is what your main job is. And I think you know it. You're changing the dark into what is light, but you're having to undo the knots to figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
And while that's still bothering you or you're working so hard on it, don't forget your family.
But the artist will help him untie those knots.
Mm-hmm. And so will your family.
Absolutely.
So what they're saying is there's more to go, because your job is to transform the dark into light. That's kind of like your karma. Undo the knots so that you can do that.
Lovely.
As a problem solver, that's what you're doing. Okay, so they're telling you what you're actually doing, but don't forget to rely on your family, whether it's blood or whether it's your chosen family. Okay, I hope that made sense.
I hope that made sense. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I hope you have a wonderful week. Stay in the light, shine your light, and just think love, because love transmutes everything. So the more we love, the faster we're going to get out of this mess. Right?
The chaos that they are trying to create.
Yeah. Don't let it get to you.
Yeah.
We're here as your family. Come find us whenever you need to, because I tell you, I don't know what I'd do without this community. It's just been fantastic and keeps us sane.
And so supportive. And we thank you
So
for that.
supportive, and we appreciate that in every one of you. Good night, all. Take care, and we will see you Saturday with Akila B, 8 p.m. Eastern. Love you.